Hi, I'm Claire Louise Hay and this is Be Healing. Today we're diving into the power of choice. My life, my choice. My body, my choice. What that really means and how reclaiming it has changed everything. As young women, we're taught that we are nurturers, carers, givers, and that this is our superpower. It's phrased as a natural thing that all of us girls are. And the praise that goes with it, it makes us feel good about ourselves. It's positive validation that there's something great within us. We get praised as girls for taking care of things in the house, taking care of our siblings, helping cook dinner, and for taking responsibility of others, for leading. But they don't call it that, do they? And of course, positive praise appeals to every one of us. It feels good, and so we believe that this is unique about us. What we didn't realize was that we were actually being taught our place in the world. And I'm not pointing fingers at grandparents, parents, anybody here. I think we're all in on this, unconsciously passing it on down the line. But then we grow up, don't we? And we play that part so well, too well. We take care of everyone else, putting their needs above ours, even putting their wants above our needs, putting ourselves last. And we stop getting praised for it. It becomes expected from everyone around us. And God forbid we do anything for ourselves, our own needs, our own wants, then we get ashamed for it. We went against the woman code, what we were supposed to do, who we were supposed to be for everyone else. Always pulling the short straw, it starts to wear thin, doesn't it? We begin to feel the injustice in it. We start to feel resentful about it. Our needs started to yell louder and louder inside of us. And the brave ones amongst us tried standing up for those needs, and we were shut down. The armies of gaslighters show up and trying to logic it out of us and to put us back in our place. That never happened. You're making things up. You're being dramatic. You're too sensitive. If you weren't so difficult, I wouldn't act this way. You're the one with the problem, not me. You're crazy. You need help. You're imagining things. You always get things wrong. Why are you still upset about that? You're overthinking it. You're being petty. It's not that big of a deal. You're being selfish. You always have to get your own way. Why can't you just let it go? I'm just trying to help you. I do everything for you and this is how you treat me? I guess I'm just a terrible person, huh? And they put us back in our place, which it was to be the servants, the ones who come last. Of course, they never put it that way. Even the women joined in. They'd done it, and so should we. Who do we think we are? They always knew we weren't committed to them. Too many times we backed down. We questioned ourselves instead of them. We turned it on ourselves. Perhaps we were the problem after all. You see, when a baby's needs aren't met, the baby cries. When an adult's needs aren't met, those very same emotions that made that baby cry are felt. But now we don't cry. We internalize it, we push it down, we keep calm, and we carry on until we've just had enough. When we realize we can't do it anymore. It feels like it's this husband or this boyfriend or this workplace or these children that are doing it to us. But we're all just playing along to the same script. That same script that was handed to us when we were girls. The same script that was handed to your mother, to her mother, and of course, to every boy and man too. Our mother said, be careful, don't put a man first. Be sure to have your own money. Make sure you have a plan B. Don't give yourself up for them. But we'd already been praised for our qualities as girls. The responsible ones, the ones who take care. We'd already stepped into that role. And now we're choosing not to. Now a majority of women have had enough of slavery. We know deep in our hearts that we are sovereign beings, that we're valuable, that our lives are our own, that we deserve to be free, that we deserve to be loved, and that we deserve to be happy. It's our life, our choice. Each and every human being on this planet has been born here for ourselves, not for others. Our life is ours to live for ourselves, We get to choose our experiences. And no woman in her right mind would want to devolve herself to become less responsible, less of a leader, less empathic, less caring, less nurturing, less capable. But we do want everyone else to evolve these very qualities, which are not female qualities. They're human qualities, or they should be. We want them to evolve so that we can share the load and perhaps receive this same loving care back once in a while or often. Wouldn't that be amazing? So here we are, at this precipice of real change. Be the change you want to see in the world. Yes, we did that, didn't we, ladies? We evolved. We are more powerful than ever. We're more accomplished than ever, and we have choice. We get to make the choices in our own lives for ourselves, and we should not feel bad about that, because nobody else does. Nobody else makes good choices for us. Nobody else puts us first instead of themselves. So it's time we took our choices seriously. My body, my choice. I remember when I first heard this phrase, I was already in my 40s. It shocked me because it hit home. Of course, my body, my choice. It's not how I was raised. I was raised to put up with abuse, quite the opposite of my body, my choice. Then I took it to the next level. My life, my choice. I don't have my gifts for other people. I have them for me and my life. Every gift that's been given to me is primarily to make my life better, to heal me, for me to learn, to grow, achieve what I want to achieve, experience what I want to experience in my life. And it's a Brucey bonus if I manage to find a way to share those very gifts with others for abundance in return. But nobody is entitled to my gifts for free, because they're mine. They're mine for my life. Religions have taught us that it's better to give than receive. And yes, tell a selfish person that, and they will find their life gets better. But tell a woman that, and she will give even more from an already empty cup. Law of attraction taught us the secret of abundance, that the more you give, the more you get back. Oh, please, if that were true, we'd already be in a matriarchy long ago. No, it's not about giving. It's about making good choices for ourselves in our own lives, for us. Making it okay for our lives to be our own, in a world that's trying to tell us that it's not okay to do that. Our lives, our choice. Choice is the power that we have, and we've always had. Exercising that power of choice is something we need to take very seriously. Some of those choices that we need to make for ourselves will be hard, and others will appear to be hurt by our choices. But they aren't hurt by our choices. They may be affected by us no longer putting them first, yes, but that isn't hurting them. It's allowing them to grow, to step into their own power and make their own choices for themselves. And yes, making those kind of choices can feel terrifying at first, especially when you've spent a lifetime managing everyone else's comfort. But other people's discomfort isn't the same as your wrongdoing, and it's not your job to shrink so others don't have to grow. Sometimes the people around us don't want to change, not because they're evil or selfish, but because it means that they have to face parts of themselves they've been avoiding. And if they choose not to, well, that's their choice too. Their life, their choice. But it doesn't mean you should say stay small just to protect them from their own evolution. Your growth is not a betrayal. Your boundaries are not a punishment. Your no is not cruelty, it's clarity. And clarity is a gift for everyone. But if there's one thing I know about you, it's this. You're not selfish. You are allowed to choose what's best for you. You can put yourself first. Never forget that. So thanks for joining me today. Next week, we'll go even deeper into what it really means to trust yourself, your intuition, your inner yes, your gut no. It's time to remember that your inner voice is the most important voice of all. So I'll see you then.